So is my family leaving. They've been staying here for the last week or so. It's been good, but this is a rare opportunity because I actually have the whole place to myself. Life is a battle between two forces. There is responsibility and freedom. As you get older, you have more freedom, but you also have more responsibility. To do what I want, I need money. To be free, but I don't want to be alone, which means I need to manage my relationships, which is another responsibility. But today is a rare moment of complete freedom. Family's just left, Pragya is away on business, and I am completely alone. Which leaves one fundamental burning question. What do I do today? It is such a wonderful day today. I reckon I might go for a swim. Beautiful day for it. It's kind of strange being on your own. It's been a while since I've done something like this. This is a gorge walk. It's quite close to home, nothing too serious. Go for a swim bit further up. But yeah, it's a good spot. It's definitely really nice here. Good choice. Also, hot tip, bring a pair of shoes that you're just happy to get wet. It was far easier climbing through that. I couldn't imagine doing that barefoot. I guess my shoes are gonna be wet for weeks now. There's nothing to it but to make my way back and find something else to do. I might go for another walk. My shoes are soaking wet, that's no good, but oh, it's only me that has to wear them, right? Made it. Tell you what, I really want to take these shoes off, but I just know that it's going to be impossible to get them back on again. I'm going to do it. Oh well, you gotta protect your feet, right? Surprisingly, I see very few kangaroos, but I guess this is where they all are. There's a big herd. Look at there's more. Sheesh. Ew. Well, I'm not 100% keen on this. But in the interest of making most of my day of freedom, I've got to do it. I'm reluctant to tell you exactly where I am and where I'm going because it's a bit of local knowledge and, you know, wouldn't want everybody to find out. At least I hope it is a bit of a local secret because, yeah, last place was packed as, and it would be good to have a nice, beautiful spot to myself. I seem to have left people behind, which is nice. But yeah, another dicey river walk. At a bit of a crossroads of sorts.
I stupidly didn't go back and get my waterproof bag. So hopefully I don't trip over and get my gear wet. I do wonder if this is actually it. The way it was described to me, it was kind of nicer, but it's a canyon with a swimming hole. Not gonna lie, I'm sketching out a little bit because I'm completely by myself off the beaten track, and snakes love this sort of terrain. Alright, I'm not gonna go heaps further. If it's not around this bend up here, then I'm gonna assume that that was it. And if it isn't, then that's good enough for me. Yeah, wish me luck. Well, it's a nice spot, but I'm not sure if it was worth it. I feel like the other spot was a bit better. But it's pretty cool though. You can see, like, I don't know if you can see that, but there's just sediment all over the ground because it clearly doesn't get walked nearly as much as the rest of that river. I really feel like I'm in it, like, just me and my camera in the middle of the wilderness. Tempted to go on, but the sun's really coming down. I'm gonna go back to that other watering hole, have a bit of a swim, and then make my way back before it goes dark, I guess. Well, I carried this good camera all this way. I feel like I'm obliged now to use it. Should have brought my waterproof bag. One of these days I'm gonna learn that the hard way. So I feel like I'm on my own, and that by obligation I need to do it naked. You know what? Just as I was about to take my clothes off, I can see 3 people coming. I'll spare you and just do it in my clothes. She's a bit crisp. Well, those people haven't come, but it's a bit chilly. I think I might head back. We'll save the nudie swim for another day. It'd be nice if I had someone to share this moment with, besides you guys, of course. Guess it's time to make my way back through this rocky mess. And hopefully my next shot isn't me on my back with a wet camera or a snake bite or something. Wish me luck. Stopped recording, took one step and nearly just fell straight up my ass. These are precarious times. Oh, I just rolled my ankle pretty hard then. Gotta be careful on these slippery rocks. Ew. While I was doing all that, it was forever in my brain about what it means to be free. Freedom without responsibility is completely meaningless. Like, if this was me every day, would I have really gone out there and been like, oh, I better make the most of my day? Probably not. No, I probably would have just done the same normal stuff that I do every other day. And so while freedom is fantastic, it's meaningless without responsibility. And part of your responsibility is to maintain the relationships with the people that mean the most to you. And without those, you're just lonely. You know, I had a great day, but I really thought it would be better if I had someone there physically with me, not you, to share it with. But hey, it was fun. I enjoyed Daniel Freedom Day, and I hope you did too. And we'll see you for the next one, and Pragues will return.